Hola, yo soy Cristina Tenorio de Alfa 91.3 y en esta ocasión estoy muy feliz, muy emocionada porque estamos con un artista que ha ganado el reconocimiento a nivel mundial muy rápido y además tiene un talento innato. Es espectacular escucharlo y está con nosotros hoy Calum Scott. ¡Hey! Hey! How are you, Calum? Your first time in Mexico.
First time in Mexico. Really well.
It's only been 2 years, well, almost 2 years, since you had your first audition on Britain's Got Talent. So what is it for you to make out of your hobby your job?
Yeah. I mean, it just came from a dream, really. I was working in an office for 8 years. 4 of those years hating being in the office and typing and making cups of tea. And then my sister discovered that I could sing. She was in the house one day. She didn't think that I thought she was out the house. Mm-hmm. And so I sang with everything I had, the whole bringing the energy in. And she was actually in the house and she heard me singing and she forced me to sing. She said that it would be good for me and she believed in me. And then 4 years later I applied for Britain's Got Talent and the rest is on YouTube, I guess.
So, Calum, what will have to happen in your life or a moment when you say, I've made it in the music business?
I don't think I'll ever think that I've made it, but I think having an album that's available worldwide, having a world tour, and having been able to play my music across the world, I think that's when I think this is really what I've been destined to do.
Talking about another song that makes you vulnerable, that maybe you can sing, which song would be that one?
I've always loved Someone Like You by Adele because of the way that it captivated everybody. You know, that means a lot too. But that's the same thing I tried to do with Dancing on My Own, is just I heard the Kings of Leon version, I heard Robin's version, and I just wanted to put my own spin on it and put my own heart and soul into the music, and so it's done okay.
But why that song? I mean, did you feel like recognized or something?
I kind of found it a little bit on accident. I was looking through the internet to try and find some music where I could show my original voice rather than just doing straight covers. And I was looking for acoustic music. I found Dancing on My Own. I remember the original released in 2010, I think it was, which was incredible. But I just tried to put my own flavour on it, and with it being a ballad version of it, I just tried to put as much of emotion in as I could. And I related very well to the lyrics. I'd never get bored of singing it. Which
kind of stories are we going to find in your new album?
So I write about personal circumstances. I write about a difficult conversation I had to have with my dad about myself. My next single that's going to be released on the 25th of November, which is a song that is completely about when you meet that person, how it makes you feel and makes your heart beat faster and makes the hairs on your arms stand on end and makes you feel alive. So my next single is really positive and really happy.
If I ask you to give me a lesson, what would be the first thing you would teach someone in the first lesson?
In the first lesson of music?
Yeah.
I guess for singing, you've got to believe in yourself. Because I think if you go into it and you're not sure, then it shows in your performance. So I think you've got to kind of believe what you're singing. I think it's always important if you can relate to the lyrics. If you feel the same way about the person who wrote it, then you have that connection and you can almost go inside your own head and feel what they feel, and you bring out a side of yourself that you probably didn't realize you had.
Do you have a message for your Mexican fans?
Oh my God, yeah, I have a huge message. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who supports me. I've never been to Mexico before, and yet I have so many people ready to come and see me perform. I will perform one day, but thank you so much for the support and much love as always. Social media, you can get me on Twitter and on Facebook, Calum Scott, but you can find me on Instagram. I finally got my blue tick, so you'll be able to find out which
famous
one's
now.
I've made it. I'm gone.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. That was really fun.